Right? Oh, we're live.
No, we're not. Oh my God. And I'm going home. And we're live. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to this live stream album release show. Something different about live stream shows. There's a lot of different things about them. Something different that I just noticed is that they start on time. We're going to jump right in. This is the very first song on the record. This is called I Changed My Mind, I Want You. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. She'd be breathing in a locked room, the earth beneath her spinning round and around. She was highest in the bright bloom, with roots that couldn't reach the ground, cool, soft ground. She kept every nightmare wide awake, terror far from her own sight. Tangling pleas and protest screams of distress, quiet as midnight. Closed-eyed stare, sap-stuck hair, hushed while the singers sing. I'll prefer to be her. Now I feel everything, like the sun that shines in the clear blue, and this hope that you love me too. And I hear your voice asking what's ours still to do. I changed my mind, I want you. She has never had a lover, know what she gave up to survive, just survive. Sex was nothing but a cover for a way she wasn't yet alive, quite alive. Now you step to meet me, smile completely, see through to her eyes. Say her name like warning, wake, it's morning, kissed in your sunrise. Closed-eyed stare, sap-stuck hair, hushed while the singers sing. I'll prefer to be her. Now I feel everything, like the sun that shines in the clear blue, and this hope that you love me too. And I hear your voice asking what's ours still to do. I'm sick with what I conceal. Be witness that I am real, human as I came. In your arms I claim my longing. Closed-eyed stare, sap-stuck hair, hushed while the singers sing. I'll prefer to be her. Now I feel everything, like the sun that shines in the clear blue, and this hope that you love me too. And I hear your voice asking what's ours still to do. I changed my mind, I want you. I changed my mind, I want you. changed my mind, I want you. I changed my mind. Okay, that was track 1. It's okay. It's a little strange that y'all aren't here. It's just a little bit strange that you're not right there. So I'm going to tell a story about temperature. On Thursday, we came by here to do some sound checking, and we realized there's actually not heat in the space. It was so cold on Thursday, and I got super scared that it was just going to be so very cold tonight. So Thursday night, I texted all my friends and I said, if I've ever meant anything to you, bring me a space heater. And then, I re-ranked all my friends accordingly. So as it turns out, we're fine. We're warm.
We have hundreds of space heaters.
We have lots of space heaters. I was thinking I would do like a raffle, like how many pairs of socks do you think I'm wearing right now? And like whoever gets closest goes home with a space heater. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I think there are people in my life who are worried that I would be very cold right now. And I'm good. Okay. So I want to take this moment to shout out to Paul on sound. He's doing an incredible job. It's amazing. And in particular, I'm shouting him out at this moment because during our sound check on Thursday, he caught the fact that in my lyric, there's a reference to Gordon Lightfoot. So that means 2 things. That means, first of all, Paul on sound is listening to my lyrics. That's special right there. And second of all, Gordon Lightfoot reference. So yes, this next song, it's a bit of a dialogue with a Gordon Lightfoot song, Early Morning Rain. It's a song for someone who I always sort of imagined to be the protagonist in that song. So when that person was no longer here with us, and I wanted to write a song for him, I imagined him kind of intermingling with that song in his last minutes. This is called A Woman Who Remembers You. I'm just going to start this one. Was there a major chord before your car spun round? A Gibson 12-string playing your distance to the ground. Was Gordon singing strong for early morning rain? And did you want to tell him you jumped your own jet plane? I can't know who you were through the mist of long lost brother. Just 'cause 2 people lose doesn't mean that they gain each other. And though you were finished before your wheels touched down, I've become a woman who remembers you. you, my body is weak. And yeah, I like to sing. My fingers play piano like missing nylon string. That's Arlo on repeat. And I'd swear you're in his band. I got your old guitar back. I keep it close at hand. I can't know who you were through the mist of a long-lost brother. Just 'cause two people lose doesn't mean that they gain each other. And though you were finished when I was still a girl, I've become a woman who remembers you. Now if it's all right, for every midnight there's some of your light in how I see. My hands are less small. I took a hard fall, so your last phone call can be to me. Dear Paul, I'll keep living what life of ours remains, and I'll be a woman who remembers you. I will be a woman who remembers you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Art always exists in the times, but we're just so acutely aware of it now.
All these empty seats. I still see the butt prints in each of these. I'm picturing the butts right now.
God, that's amazing. Yeah, Daniel and I were here playing a set at Strings a year ago, and it was, you know, y'all were here. It's really different. But I do feel that you're there. I do feel that you're there. I believe that you're there. Raise your hand if you're there. All right, this song is called Your Money Costs Too Much. My funny story about this song is that I made a music video of it. True story. And in this music video, I lip synced to my own song, as you do. And I noticed today that it was important that I sing also, not just mouth it.
Why is that?
I guess we could just play the track, right? Like so many stars. All right, no, we're going to do it live. We're going to do it live because we haven't hooked up the other thing. Next time.
I'll be lip syncing. But
Do I start this one? No. Yes?
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start this one. Of course, it will be yours. Love hardened into a crutch. What weight can I carry for you today? Your money costs too much. A mirror for your grandeur, a sieve for the stuff you'd regret. What pittance would you tender for those precious pieces that you don't own yet? Train me on your cruelty, hit with the absence of touch. More air for you when I enter the room. Your loving costs too much. Say, woo you, yeah, we know you. And how have you come to such harm? Well, what else could I owe you? My sentience, those pearls decorating your arm. Rock me like a baby. Tell me you love me and such. Read the last page of this story called home. Your money costs too much. Last gorgeous page of this story called home. Your money costs too much. Yeah, another strange thing is that we don't have the sound in the room, right? Isn't that different, Daniel?
The crowd noise, you mean?
I mean, even like our sound, the
Uh-huh.
sound that's usually projected into the room.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. I'm standing on this stage that is acting as an amplifier, so I feel my bass notes everywhere.
This is more natural.
This is so nice. I love the sound of this room just acoustically, so it's a pleasure.
It is. It's such a pleasure. I am gonna hereby resolve to take a lot of pleasure in this,
Right?
because this is the natural state in a sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, just not used to it.
Yeah. It's the heckling that is the unnatural. The throwing of the tomatoes that I'm not gonna miss tonight.
Have you ever been heckled, Daniel?
Oh, it's too many times. Never at a classy joint like Strange though. Always a good audience here.
I was heckled only once. It was cool. It was cool. I didn't quite understand it. It went a little over my head. So, yeah, I'm going to mention a thing. You know, for someone who's taken a long time to talk about this, I haven't decided how to talk about it ahead of time. I confided in Jim Harrington for an article that he wrote in the Oakland Tribune a few weeks ago about my album. I confided in him that I had composed this album while dealing with illness. And that was a backdrop of this album. But it's not what I wrote about. The exception being this next song. This next song is actually, it's about it. So something that I learned in being quite ill is that life and death isn't just on or off. It's not binary. There's percentages, but more than that, there's like a directionality thing. It's like which way you're pointed. And there are these really kind of poignant and profound moments in the healing process where you switch direction And in those moments, maybe you didn't even realize which direction you were pointed until you switched. So this song is about one of those moments of switching. This is a moment when I switched my direction back toward the living. And it was a moment where I was insecure in that because I didn't know if I still fit. So this is actually a love song. It's a love song that doesn't ask the other person to understand all that. It asks the other person simply to hold me in that. It's called Hold Me in the Dark. I can't begin to tell you where I've been. My best sentence lacks the words for what I learned to see. I meet my death in each resuming breath and move to its violent voice, still calling inside me. Turn down the light, let go the fight before you say goodnight to me. Would you hold me in the dark? We'll go to sleep, two divers diving deep, and find with the eels and whales sunk schooners in the sand. But would you dare to scour the wreckage there and surface with arms too full for anything we've planned? Turn down the light, let go the fight before you say goodnight to me. Try to know me in the dark. I've had forever, now and never. I'm setting like the pale moon. Before you say good night to me, would you hold me in the dark? Would you hold me in the dark? Yeah, well, that, friends, is Daniel Fabricant on bass, as well as singing with me. I am so happy to be playing with Daniel again.
Honor. Thank you.
I'm going to mention Beth. I want to thank Beth so much for doing this night with me. I, a month ago, was on the fence of whether I was going to even do a release show. And I had a conversation with Beth about maybe doing it and collaborating. And it was my first true excitement about it. So I thank you so much for that. So for those who don't know, Beth runs this channel, local music channel, which presumably you are on right now. And she is just such a champion of local and beyond music. So check out more of what she's got going on. It's live streams of lots of amazing artists, and it's other things too, to just dig into all of that. And I want to thank Michael, my friend Michael, as well, for so many things. One of them being doing some camera work tonight. Yeah. I don't know if Joey's here, but thank you so much to Joey for letting us play in this beautiful venue that is Strings. Well, isn't that the perfect segue? My next song is called String. Enough said. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It took a long time to let your lips know more than the words on the page. It took some more time to sense the soft glow from every year of your age. But you can't seem to recall the moment you watched as all of life's sweet love got blown past the horizon. You lost everything to the winds that you weathered, but you found a string good for keeping you tethered to the world. This precious world, go on and try the world. It wasn't you ever orchestrating. Some friends just needed to leave. It's not your self-doubt makes you amazing. It's more your largest to grieve. And like luxuriant spring, permission isn't the thing you need to have to blossom in the sunrise. You lost everything to the winds that you weathered, but you found a string good for keeping you tethered to the world. This precious world, go on and try the world. And sweetheart, that there's the ground. And darling, that there's the sound of the birds by your side. Now swoop a little bit lower, a little bit lower. You could repeat their perfected story on every step toward the light, and be the right girl in all her glory. For so long since you've been alright, they trained you always to give, but you think you'd like to live. The doctor sighed, we've got ourselves a heartbeat. You lost everything to the winds that you weathered, but you found a string good for keeping you tethered to the world. This precious world, go on and try the world. Wild winds that you weathered, now we're gonna keep tethered to the world. This precious world, go on and try the world. Hold on and try the world. You're here to try the world. All right. So far, I've been playing songs entirely from this new album I released. I haven't mentioned that yet, have I? CD release show. Yeah, promo. Learn from me. Okay. I released an album. It's called Human as I Came. All of those songs were on it. This next song is not, because this is a song that I recently wrote. This is one of the new ones. I decided I would just indulge my sensibilities and play you 2 songs tonight that are post-album. Yeah, helps keep it fresh, helps keep it really present. I'm very happy to play you my new songs tonight. So this one is it's a little love song. It's called Giving Me Up. Okay. How do we start this? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Third time's a charm. You set up lights and screens. I dress in blues and greens, and in your lens I see you, you see me. You're so mad when I'm shy. My voice alone makes you cry. For just one breath, it's where you're meant to be. My apartment's small. I don't care much for things. I forget my feet at the thought of some wings on a shooting star. Writes my love song for you, but I'm in the world. To give it up means giving me up too. I'm in the world. To give it up means giving me up too. You line your floor with books, pull more shirts off their hooks, and still I figured you'd always keep me. You sleep from 8 to 10, and then you're sitting again. You're closing, eyelids are all that you see. My apartment's small. I don't care much for things. I forget my feet at the thought of some wings on a shooting star. Writes my love song for you, but I'm in the world. To give it up means giving me up too. I'm in the world. To give it up means giving me up too. I'm in the world. To give it up means giving me up too. Aha. And I'm doing a couple old songs tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a song. This is a song about a boyfriend who became interested in me after I broke up with him. That's what it's about. I don't know that I've ever just said it so clearly. He wasn't terribly interested before. He wore glasses, and his glasses were always really smudged. So much so that it was like he literally couldn't see me. So yeah, after we broke up, he called me and he wanted to know how I was. he was suddenly interested, and I said, I'm fine. I'm fine. And then I kind of stayed up that night. It kept me awake. And I came up with a more adequate answer. And this is called My Heart is Doing Fine. Thanks for asking. This song, incidentally, goes out to any of the songwriters who I coach who are shy about playing me their very silly songs. Be not shy. My heart is doing fine, a sign it's good we're through. I watch the news at 9, I hardly think of you. I look upon the stars above and sense the love that you are said to feel but never really do. I paid my rent again, $6.10 with gas and heat. I'm radiating sun to everyone I meet. I don't expect a call when I begin to fall. And now that you are gone, I'm mostly on my feet. Well, life is the truest start, and life got a funny start, and love's the wicked part of everyone. I know, I know. I'd like for you to know, although I think of you, the memory is slow and slightly faded too. You are the stuff of dreams and always were. It seems just simply most banal and technicolor blue. Well, life is the truest start, and life got a funny start, and love's the wicked part of everyone. I know, I know. So stay while the music's slow, and stay in the afterglow before I stop the show and find the words to say today. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for asking. I almost lost it when you pulled out the bow for the blah, blah section. I almost broke the fourth wall there, my friend. Okay, now for something very different. As I'm playing you all this next song, please recall that I just played you a fun song. So this is a song. This is a song that's always meant a whole lot to me, but I've never quite known what to do with it. I've never known whether it belongs anywhere really, but it really did feel like it belonged on the record. So we put it on the record. This is that song that when I was ordering my songs in the end after I'd recorded them, me and my friends were sort of saying, okay, where are we gonna put this one? It was sort of like, where do we sneak it in so that we've built enough trust beforehand and that they can, safely recover afterward. So it's a song that I never really thought I'd be playing live much, but
Then Dirk Richardson played this on KPFA. This was literally the first song to get airplay on my new album. So God bless Dirk Richardson and his amazing ears. God bless him, and you guys can blame him that I have the confidence to play it for you now. This is called Demeter's Dream. I just got cold. I think it's Demeter's Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. No, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink some hot tea. Thank you for your patience. I began like a closing fan, colors kept from her vision. Then the stream of my perfect scream drained her well of emotion, left the fields for a gated garden, wild flowers of herself forgotten. I was sure I would think of her, tending her isolation. If that God gave his deadly nod, stole her down to his chamber, thin legs spread on his flame-forged bed, tear-stained skin for his pleasure, I would rise in my grief and anger, starve the earth with 6 months of winter. But it's clear that she's been right here. Only I could have raped her. At last this nightmare has woken me, made me see her face. I'd hurt her more just to sleep again, keep her in her place. I would rise in my grief and anger, starve the earth with 6 months of winter. But it's clear that she's been right here. Only I could have raped her. Only I could have raped her. I got a little swimmy out there in the ocean. Thanks, Daniel, for holding on there with me. This is a little song that came out on a prior record, an EP that I made a few years ago. The EP is called Angel No More, and this tune is called Love, I Think It Can Wait. Beth, how are we doing for time? 10 minutes? Okay. Precision. Okay, I think I've timed this. I think we've timed this. Yeah, all right. Love, I Think It Can Wait. This is sort of my, for Emily, wherever I may find her, if that means anything to anyone. Having a wardrobe malfunction, and I'm not ashamed to let you all know it. There we go. One, two, 1, 2, 3. I'd have thought I'd be 17, enchanted by your charms. You'd become a man beside me. I'd survive my youth in your arms. Time has passed, I was burned to ash, then rose up like that bird. Flew an ever-growing distance to unlearn the lies that I'd heard. So you've missed a lot, and oh, guess now I've got just far too many things to tell you. But anyway, love, I think it can wait till morning. Pull the curtains away and let the summer night come in. Love, your kindness is late, but warming me again. So let's walk through this gallery and force ourselves to see all the portraits of other girls that I was fashioned to be. Next to each in a gaudy frame, imposing and askew, hangs whatever man I'd found to give me what I thought I was due. Those, the quiet years I chose to hide those tears, and there I made it all seem alright. But tell you what, love, I think it can wait till morning. Pull the curtains away and let the summer night come in. Love, your kindness is late, but warming me again. Love, I think it can wait till morning. Pull the curtains away and let the summer night come in.
your kindness is late, but warming me again. Love, I think it can wait. Oh, love, I think it can wait. Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, Rachel.
Okay, friends, this is the other new one. This is called Long Way Home. Take your best guess, a pearl ring for every finger, the dark recess of the mirror, your sad poet figurine. Take your yellow dress, the glass bridge across the terror. You don't look down when you're walking. Take the hills of gold and green and pack the car. We're on the long way home. We've come this far, still on the long way home. And drive all night as the highway bends and disappears behind us on the long way home. Take the cool air when you realize you know nothing, but then feel you're close to something on each wave in off the bay. Take your muttered prayer, the lace invite to the wedding. Take the 1,000 girls with roses who just laughed and turned away, and pack the car. We're on the long way home. We've come this far, still on the long way home. And drive all night, though the valley bends and disappears behind us on the long way home. Ooh, I know time adds water, but life gets thick and it won't rain. Ooh, go now, reckless daughter, and get back to that road again. Take the first star, the great hope of what you could be, the bright pinpricks of your memory, the masked man you dare to fight. Meet me at the bar. Yet again you've lost the room key. Pay the $5 at the checkout. Take your certain slant of light and pack the car. We're on the long way home. We've come this far, still on the long way home. And drive all night, 'cause it's 67 miles until the next town on the long way home. Drive all night as the highway bends and disappears behind us on the long way home. Okay. Thank you all so much for coming to my CD release show.
It's really so sweet to be able to still play for people. And I just love that so many artists in the community are finding all these innovative ways of doing it. Yeah, so thank you all so much for being a part of this. I want to thank Daniel Fabricant again so much for playing with me. I just love playing with you.
I love playing with you too, Rachel.
Makes me excited to play my music. And thanks to everybody here in this room making this happen. Thanks Michael. Thanks Paul. Thanks Joey. Special thanks to Beth for doing this with me. It really means the world. We're gonna play one more, and then we're gonna call this ball game. This is the last song on the album. That's so funny. I actually didn't notice that I did that till this moment, but we started with the first song on the album and we're ending with the last one. Almost as if they weren't being in those places. I'm gonna end with the home theme. We're gonna ride it home. This is called Home to Me. It got a little colder. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember the evening with slight hesitation, details one at a time, like waves cresting at sea. I remember the feeling, a light-headed hoping for the last day of a long stay, as you found your way home to me. I befriended the knowing of 4 in the morning, like the darkness held everything that I could be. I arrived here believing, but stayed here like praying for the last day of a long stay you lost on your way home to me. I sat so still by the door to your room, counting each thing that I knew. In that vast silence I learned to presume. I stood up, I entered, I loved you. I remember the feeling, a light-headed hoping for the last day of a long stay, as you found your way. As you found your way home to me. Thanks, guys. Like, for real, thank you. Off camera, thank you. We did that.
Yay.
That's a thing we did. Goodbye, everybody. Oh my goodness.
All right. Nice. Thanks, everybody. That was super fun.